All right, guys, this is a brief overview of Google Classroom, just to kind of get you started with it. From a Google page, you just click on the waffle and click Google Classroom to get to the website. If you've never used your Google Classroom before, it will ask a few questions. Just make sure that you tell it you are a teacher so that you can create classrooms. This will be your main classroom page. I've already got some classrooms loaded in here. If you hit on the plus, it'll give you an option. You can either join a class or create a class. So when students join your class, they will click on the join class link, and then they will put in a code that you will give them, and it'll join them to your class. We want to create one, so we're going to click create class. You don't have to fill out all of this information if you don't want to, just the name. I'm just going to call this test, and we'll create it. Once it gets created, it opens up on your class streams main page. So this is the main page that students will see when they log in. You can post different announcements here. Also, when you create assignments, they will be listed here so students can access them right from here. This is also where you can create your Google Meet link. So the safest way to use Google Meet is to use it through Google Classroom. That way students have to log into this before they can access your meeting. To create a Google Meet, you just click right up here where it says Generate Meet Link. I'm going to click on the button, Generate Meet Link, and it's going to create a link for me. And then just make sure that it is visible to students. And I'm going to save it. And that link will now show up at the top of your page so that students can click on that to enter your meeting. If you're not in the meeting, students cannot enter. So it has kind of that added security as well. In order to get students to join, like I said, they would have to log in and click on Join Class, and the code that they would put in is right up here where it says class code. If you wanted to send a message or something on this main page, you're going to click right up here, and I can share a message. I can share, "Hi, class, welcome." And then if I post that, it's just going to show up right here. You can also add things like links to websites here. So if there's a particular website you want to use for a lesson, you can link it right here. And again, you would just, click on share something. And I would put something like click the link below. And then click the add button and you can click link from there. You could also pin a file here if there was like something that you wanted the students to read, or if you had like a file in your Google Drive. And you can also post videos from YouTube directly here. So if there was a video that you wanted them to watch, and then just hit post and it'll put it right on your main page. So pretty easy. When you want to create an assignment, you would hit classwork and you're going to hit create. And then you have some options. You can do just a normal assignment, and that'll allow you to upload like a Google Doc or something like that you've created an assignment in. You can also use Kami, so you can do straight from a PDF using Kami to create an assignment. You can do quizzes, just questions. Material, it'll kind of designate like if you're just posting something that's material and not an assignment, like a resource or something. So I'll do assignment for now. And I would just put in the title of my assignment. Let's see. Let's put, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'll click add so you guys can kind of see. So I'll go to my Google Drive and go to my drive. I'm just going to pick an assignment that I've done before. So we'll go last year. All right. So here I created a Google Doc that has an assignment for them that has some questions and stuff for them to answer. So here it is in my drive. So I click on that assignment and it's going to put it here. And I would put the title probably the same. So I'll just call it fishing. And now this part is important. So if you're just sharing like a resource that you only want students to be able to see, you leave it where students can view file. If you want students to be able to edit your single file, you would change it to students can edit file. I've used that one where I've like assigned maybe like a Google slideshow and I want multiple students working on it. So I would assign that one file and have multiple students have editing rights. Typically with an assignment, if you want every kid to get one, you're going to select make a copy for each student. And you can assign like the number of points, you can give it a due date topic, you can add a rubric to it, all sorts of things like that. When you're done here, up at the top, you're just going to click assign. And while it's doing that, it's basically creating a copy of that document in each kid's Google Drive, and so that they each have a copy. All right, so then when you're back in your classwork in the middle here, it'll list that assignment. Okay, so now I can kind of see that assignment. And if I go back to my main stream, you'll see right up at the top, there's that assignment. So if that's the one I want students to do today, I would put that in there. It sits at the top. When they come in, they would just click on it and it'll take them right there. So hope that helps some.